Tony Bennett, the iconic singer of classic American songs, passed away at the age of 96 in New York. Known as the great music heartthrob, his death occurred Friday, 2 weeks before his birthday. Publicist Sylvia Weiner confirmed his passing to the Associated Press, and while no specific cause was mentioned, it was known that Tony Bennett had been suffering from Alzheimer's since 2016. Throughout his extensive career, which began in 1936 when he was just 10 years old, Tony Bennett released more than 70 albums and won 19 Grammy Awards, most of them after he turned 60. He always sought to create a catalog of hits rather than hit records. His music was not only appreciated by the public but also by other great artists such as Frank Sinatra and Lady Gaga. In the 2000s, her career experienced a resurgence thanks to the duets she performed with artists such as Lady Gaga, Amy Winehouse, Elton John, Alejandro Sanz, Gloria Estefan, and Vicente Fernandez. In particular, his joint album with Lady Gaga, Cheek to Cheek, reached #1 on the U.S. charts and received a Grammy for Best Traditional Pop Album. Tony Bennett leaves behind his wife, Susan, who is 40 years his junior, and his 4 children. 2 sons, Danny and Day Bennett, and 2 daughters, Johanna Bennett and Antonia Bennett. Danny Bennett was his manager for the past 40 years, and also worked as a producer for some of his television projects, winning Grammy Awards and an Emmy. Day Bennett, another of his sons, has been successful as a music producer and audio engineer, receiving 7 Grammy Awards and an Emmy. Tony Bennett's artistic legacy also includes his daughters Johanna, who pursued a career in acting, and Antonia, who studied music and forged her own path in alternative and jazz music. Antonia has also supported her father during his tours. With the departure of Tony Bennett, the music world loses one of the last great saloon singers of the mid-20th century, whose music will live on as a valuable cultural treasure. With the departure of Tony Bennett, the music world loses one of the last great salon singers of the mid-20th century, whose music will endure as a valuable cultural treasure. His legacy extends beyond awards and recognition, as his unmistakable voice and style left an indelible mark on music history. Tony Bennett was an artist who transcended generations and borders, connecting with audiences of all ages. His ability to interpret classic songs with passion and elegance won him the hearts of his fans, and his versatility in collaborating with contemporary artists earned him a new, younger audience. During his career, Tony Bennett experienced moments of triumph as well as challenges, but he always maintained his passion for music and his desire to take it to new horizons. His duets with artists such as Lady Gaga were a testament to his ability to adapt to the times and remain relevant in the music industry. Beyond his artistic talent, Tony Bennett was a figure admired and respected by his peers and fans. His charisma, warmth, and humility made him beloved both on and off stage. His personal life also left a mark, showing the value of love and support from his wife and family over the years. Although Tony Bennett is no longer physically with us, his music will live on, and his legacy will inspire future generations of musicians and art lovers. As the last great singer of his era, his departure marks the end of a golden era in music, but his influence and transcendence will continue to echo into eternity. As the world mourns his loss, there remains the consolation of knowing that his music will continue to bring joy and excitement to those who hear it, keeping alive the flame of the artistic genius that was Tony Bennett. May his voice continue to resonate and touch people's hearts, reminding us that legends never die and that his legacy will live on forever. Rest in peace, Tony Bennett.